Somewhere in the ocean, at a depth where sunlight gives up and turns back, lives a creature that looks like a nightmare someone forgot to delete. It has a mouth full of transparent fangs. A bioluminescent lure dangling from its forehead like a broken fishing rod. And an immune system so aggressive that when the male finds a female, he bites into her body and never lets go, literally fusing his face to her flesh until he dissolves, biologically speaking, into her. Welcome to your life as an anglerfish. It's a lot. You were born as a tiny, nearly transparent larva drifting in open water, technically plankton. You have no idea where you are. Neither does anyone else. The ocean is enormous. You are not. Statistically, most of your siblings are already dead. Birds got some. Filter feeders got others. The rest just didn't make it. Evolution doesn't feel bad about this. Evolution has never felt bad about anything. If you're female, you'll survive long enough to descend into the deep. If you're male, congratulations, your entire life trajectory has been pre-decided, find a female. That's it. That's the whole plan. At depth, we're talking 200 to 2,000 meters down, you, the female, have developed into something extraordinary and horrifying. Your lure, the esca, pulses with light produced by symbiotic bacteria living inside it. You didn't create this light. You outsourced it to microbes. Which is honestly very relatable. You wait. You don't chase prey. You can't, movement burns calories you don't have. Instead, you hang in the dark, lure glowing, and let curiosity do your hunting for you. When something swims close enough, your jaw unhinges, expanding to 3 times its resting size, and you swallow it whole. Teeth pointing inward ensure nothing escapes. You've essentially built a living trap out of your own face. Now for the part of this documentary that makes marine biologists pause and stare at the wall. The male anglerfish is small. Dramatically, almost insultingly small, roughly 40 times smaller than the female. He also has no digestive system developed enough to feed himself long-term. His one job, biologically, is to find a female before he starves. When he finds her, he bites her. She releases enzymes. His mouth fuses to her body. His eyes dissolve. His organs dissolve, except his testes. He becomes, effectively, a permanently attached sperm supply. She can carry up to 6 males at once. They share her bloodstream. They breathe with her gills. They are, by some definitions of the word, no longer a separate organism. How does an anglerfish die? Mostly, we don't know. They live in a part of the ocean humans have barely explored. Specimens we study are usually dead on arrival, crushed by pressure changes when hauled to the surface, which is a sentence that tells you something about how serious their habitat is. What we do know, they don't die of old age in the way we romanticize. They die when the food runs out. When a predator larger than them, sperm whales, mostly, decides the dark is not their exclusive territory. Or they simply stop. The deep ocean doesn't keep records. The male dies attached to the female. Which is, depending on your perspective, either the most committed relationship in nature, or the most catastrophic one. So what does the anglerfish teach us? Perhaps this, that survival doesn't require comfort. That the darkest places have their own logic, their own light, however small, however manufactured by bacteria you invited in and never asked to leave. The anglerfish did not choose the deep. It was pushed there, over millions of years, by competition and pressure and the slow negotiation of evolution. It adapted. It made a lure out of darkness and a parasite. Whether that's beautiful or deeply unsettling probably says more about you than it does about the fish. This has been your life as an anglerfish. You lived in the dark, and somehow, improbably, you glowed.